as I dive into the numbers and take on the challenge of uncovering which country owes the most to the World Bank. Before we continue, please take a minute to like and subscribe to this channel. This will help me a lot in bringing you more videos like this. The World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans to countries in need of financial assistance. It plays a crucial role in global finance by promoting economic growth, reducing poverty, and improving living standards. But have you ever wondered which country owes the most to the World Bank? When countries borrow money from the World Bank, it can have a significant impact on their economies and development. The interest rates on these loans can be high, and the repayment terms can be strict, which can lead to a cycle of debt that's hard to escape. This, in turn, can limit a country's ability to invest in its own development, and can even lead to economic instability. The weight of debt can also affect a country's credit rating, making it harder for them to secure loans in the future. This can create a vicious cycle where countries are forced to rely on high-interest loans from other sources, which can further exacerbate their debt problems. Moreover, the debt can also lead to a loss of sovereignty, as countries may be forced to implement austerity measures or adopt certain economic policies in order to receive the loans. Furthermore, the impact of debt on a country's economy can be felt for generations to come. It can limit their ability to invest in education, healthcare, and infrastructure, which are essential for long-term growth and development. This is why it's essential for countries to carefully consider the terms of their loans and to ensure that they're using the borrowed money wisely. Let's take a look at the data on countries with the highest debts to the World Bank. According to the latest figures, the top 5 countries with the largest debts are India, China, Brazil, Indonesia, and Turkey. These countries have borrowed billions of dollars to finance large-scale infrastructure projects, such as highways, railways, and power plants. But what's interesting is that the reasons behind their borrowing vary widely. India, for example, has borrowed heavily to finance its ambitious infrastructure projects, such as the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. China, on the other hand, has used its loans to invest in renewable energy and to reduce its carbon footprint. Brazil has borrowed to revamp its transportation network, while Indonesia has used its loans to develop its agricultural sector. And Turkey has borrowed to finance its massive infrastructure projects, such as the New Istanbul Airport. After digging deeper into the data, I found that the country that owes the most to the World Bank is India. With a total debt of over $80 billion, India has borrowed heavily to finance its economic growth and development. The country's rapid urbanization and growing population have put immense pressure on its infrastructure, and the government has had to turn to the World Bank to finance large-scale projects. India's economic situation is complex, and its debt to the World Bank is just one piece of the puzzle. The country's economy is growing rapidly, but it's also facing significant challenges, such as poverty, inequality, and corruption. The debt to the World Bank has been used to finance projects that are essential for the country's development, but it also poses significant risks if not managed carefully. In conclusion, the issue of countries owing money to the World Bank is a complex one that has significant implications for their economies and development. It's essential for countries to carefully consider the terms of their loans and to use the borrowed money wisely. By doing so, they can ensure that their debt is sustainable and that it doesn't hinder their ability to invest in their own development. Thanks for watching, and if you have any thoughts on national debts or the World Bank, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about international finance or debt management, be sure to check out our video on the top 5 countries with the highest national debts.